Egeria, Peregrinatio, Episode 1. De est, ostendebantur iuxta scripturas interdere ambulantes pervenimus ad quendam locum, ubi se tamen montes illi, inter quos ebamus, aperdriebant et faciebant valem infinitam, ingens, planissima et valde pulchram, et trans valem apardrebat mons sanctus de Icina. Hic autem locus, ubi se montes apardriebant, iunctus est cum eo loco, quo sunt memoriae concupiscentiae. The text begins with this word de est, which is the third singular of the verb de sum or de esse, which means something is missing. So the text is corrupted at the very beginning, as these asterisks show. So we don't know what is the subject of ostendebantur, which is a third plural, imperfect indicative active of the verb, passive of the verb ostendo ostendere, which means to show. And they were, whatever the plural subject is, pointed out according to the Scriptures. Presumably the subject is various holy places which are recorded in the Scriptures. Meanwhile, enteria, while we were walking, ambulantes. This is a present active participle in the masculine, plural, and nominative from the first conjugation verb ambulo ambulara. While walking, we came to, pervenimus, the perfect, we came to a certain spot, ad quendam locam, where the mountains, montes illi, those mountains, however, tamen, apariebant se, were opening themselves up, where they opened up, between which we were walking. So, artist's rendition, here's our mountains, they're walking through the mountains, and the mountains open up somewhat. Between which we were walking, those mountains opened up, and faciebant, they were forming, valem infinitam, an endless valley, a valem infinitam, a valley that went on and on. So between the mountains there was a valley or a vale of undetermined length from the perspective of Egeria. It was a valley that was ingens, wide or large, very flat, planissima, and excessively valde, beautiful, really quite beautiful. Now, either there is a textual corruption here, or there's a constructio ad sensum, or I am misunderstanding something, because I don't know why ingens and planissima are disparate in case from pulchram and infinitam. Infinitam and pulchram are both feminine, singular, and accusative, but ingens could be either nominative or accusative neuter, and planissima, if it's not actually planissimam, and this is not ingentem, well then it's not clear to me how this functions. The sense is plain enough, but there's either a textual corruption or a problem with the original composition. And on the other side, trans valem, on the other side of the valley, across the valley, appareba, there appeared, we spotted, the Mons Sanctus, the holy mountain of the Lord, namely Sinai, Mount Sinai. This place, hic locus, moreover, where the mountains, montes apardrebant se, same construction, where the mountains were revealing themselves or lying open, this place, iunctus est, is joined with eo loco, with that other place, in which there are those things implicit which are as a memory or a memorial to concupiscentiae, which means lust or greed or excessive craving. This is a reference to Numbers 11, the book of Numbers, chapter 11, verse 34, in which the people were complaining about the manna. God struck them with a severe plague. This is known as Kibroth Hatava, the graves of craving, and memoriae concupiscentiae is known as a double dative. The first one is a dative of purpose, that is, they are for the remembering of, and the second is a dative of reference, concupiscentiae, for remembering the excessive greed or the concupiscence.